Soapy morning to you. It's August the 10th and I'm making a triple citrus goat milk body cream. This is infused lemon, grapefruit, and orange peel in this oil. And in the container down there on the table, I have that mixed with my shea butter, my jojoba, and my cocoa butter. Then I'm going to be adding 3 essential oils, 10 times orange, grapefruit, and lemon. What a perfect combination of essential oils for this soap, right? It is not a soap. I mean this body cream. So this isn't going to be that much different from the lotion that I made previously, with some slight modifications, so that this is a thicker, creamier body cream. Just for, you can put this anywhere. You can with the other as well, but this has more staying powder. Now, as such, it takes longer to soak in, so it may leave you with a slight oil sheen, but just for a few minutes. When you put this on, it does soak in rather quickly. But because of all the oils and butters, it is a little slower. So you have to give it a few minutes. It's not instantaneous. But that also, to me, tells me how great it's working. Because of the goat milk and all these wonderful butters and oils, this is so nourishing for your skin. Now, there in that other smaller container near the essential oils is the preservative, because we're using milk and water, as I've explained previously, and vitamin E. And there's a good dose of vitamin E there too, which is also so beneficial for our skin. It's one of those wonderful vitamins that we can take in through our skin. Right, so let's move forward and get these oils mixed in with our goat milk, which is almost completely dissolved. Now, the reason there's some frozen in there, by the way, is because I didn't have enough fresh, because I'm making a rather large recipe here. I'm hoping to make about 16 8-ounce containers, and I think I've got this figured about right. But I didn't have quite enough fresh goat milk, so I had some frozen that I added into it, so I'm just waiting for that to thaw. Now that my goat milk is all melted, I can now add in my oils. Now you're going to notice that it may seem to seize up a little bit. That's only because of the soy wax, the hot soy wax, hitting that cold milk. But once I hit this with the stick blender and heat it all up again, that completely dissolves. And I enjoy this just as much as I do making soap. I will tell you this, it's much easier because you're not dealing with lye, you're not dealing with a cure time. Once this is done, it's already ready to use. As a matter of fact, I tend to always keep back material for myself to use because I like it right after it's made. I just always have. It's time to add in all those wonderful citrus essential oils, and I will tell you, this is my favorite. Over every other scent, I love citrus. And the combination of the grapefruit, the orange, and the lemon, and that's 10 times orange, so it's extra potent. It is just luxurious smelling. It's wonderful. So this is going to take a lot of stick blending, so let's jump forward a little bit. So I jumped forward a bit here because, well, it takes a lot of blending and I didn't want you to have to sit through that. But you can see it's now thickened up considerably, and I'm going to pour it into my containers. And you will find that dependent on the weather, dependent on the temperature in the house, and some other variables, that your thickness of your formula and the time that it takes for it to solidify, or not necessarily solidify, but to thicken up, can vary. So That's what's great. Factories that make it, of course, don't have that problem because of temperature control, humidity control, and all those wonderful things. But we home lotion makers, we have to bend to the will of the weather sometimes. So let's move forward a bit here to getting these filled up. Now, I made extra of these because some of these are for a special order for someone that I met actually at the farmer's market. So 6 of these will be going there, and the rest of these I'm going to put in my Etsy store. So if you're interested in this, I'm going to list this and a few other things. Take a look. And there's no pressure. I'm not dependent on selling my items to make a living. I have a job, full-time job, but it does help to cover the price of buying more material so I can make more stuff. So for those of you that have bought some, thank you so much. You've helped create this video. Thank you. And also want to just say thank you all for subscribing, for leaving the wonderful comments that you do, for clicking the bell so you get the notifications. You're just great, and I really appreciate it. I hope to continue making more and more content each day, or at least several times a week. And I depend on hearing from you. So thank you so much for that. You're an awesome bunch of people. So now I just want to wish you all a good soapy day, and hope that everything goes your way today. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.